everybody, it's Sarah with Loaves and Dishes, and today I'm going to show you how to cook chicken wings in the air fryer. Before we get into today's video, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. So the first thing that I'm doing, and this is a super important step if you want wings with a really crispy skin, is I am drying off my wings. So I'm going to place them all in a single layer on a paper towel. And I'm going to really pat them dry so that they're super duper dry. Also, I'm working with thawed wings. I'm not using, they could have been frozen at some point, but right now they are completely thawed out. So I placed them on, some paper towels, and now I'm patting them dry. This is a super important step because if there's water or extra water on the skin, they won't get as crispy. Once I am done patting these dry, I'm gonna put them in a bowl so that I can add seasonings and that sort of thing. You can add whatever seasonings you want. I choose to add, or for today's wings, I added some pretty basic stuff. I added flour, but you could also do cornstarch. I think cornstarch would maybe make them a little crispier, but I did flour. And then I added some garlic powder, I added a little paprika, and I added some ranch seasoning powder. That ranch powder is something that I keep in my kitchen, and I use it on a ton of stuff. And don't be afraid, don't be shy to use seasonings. Use a little bit more than what you think you're going to need, just because, as we've talked about in other videos, as you mix the chicken up or as you move them around, they're going to lose some of the seasoning that you put on. So you want to add a little bit extra to kind of cover that seasoning loss. So now I am mixing these up, and I started out using a spoon trying to mix it up because I didn't want to get my hands dirty, but sometimes you just have to get your hands dirty. And so then I switched to just using my hands. I have found that a lot of times, they make all kinds of cool kitchen gadgets and tools and utensils and stuff, but really, your hands are really excellent tools. Just make sure you wash them really well before and after, so that you're not, getting yucky chicken goo all over your house. Anyway, so you really want to mix them up really well. And then you see I hold them up. You can kind of see with the paprika that they're really coated in that seasoning. So then I always put a little aluminum foil in my air fryer just because it's easier to clean up. And then you're going to place them in a single layer in your air fryer basket. And I forgot to mention, we're doing this. This is a little bit more complicated than some of our other air fryer cooking that we've done. We're going to do this twice. So the first round, we're going to cook these at 250 degrees for about 20 minutes. This is just like a par bake. We're doing it low and slow, and that's going to keep in a lot of the juice. Then you're going to let them rest for about 10 minutes. And you're going to put them back in the air fryer at 400 for 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how crispy you like them. And what I would recommend is that about halfway through that second cooking, that you take them out and flip them over. I didn't do that, and you can kind of see that they're really crispy on the top, and on the bottom, they're not as crispy because that's the part that was touching the aluminum foil and sitting in those juices. And that's optional. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I kind of wish that I had, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. So then I take them out and I am pouring my sauce on them. I just made a kind of basic buffalo sauce, which I'll show you in tomorrow's video, so be sure to come back for that. And then I'm going to mix them up really good. And that is it. That's how you make chicken wings in the air fryer. They're super delicious. And because we cooked them at a low temperature, first. They're really, really juicy and tender, but still have a crispy outside because we did the extra work of drying them off at the beginning and blasting the heat and doing one short cook at the end. So if you want to see more recipes like this, be sure to check out loavesandishes.net. If you want to hear more content from myself and my mom, we do have a podcast. It's called Dorks with Sporks. An episode came out today, and we went to Joy Monger's Barrel Hall in Winston-Salem, and you can find that wherever you listen to podcasts. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click that bell icon so that you'll be notified when we upload. Thanks for watching.